I am listening.
I know Acer oversees your work, and I need to find her. What do you know of her whereabouts?
Nothing more than which way I saw her leave. It was east. Though, interestingly, she took a bunch of my people with her. Diggers. Maybe she is scouring another site.
That is helpful. Farewell, and keep safe.
At last. Oh, relief.
Sorry.
You'll get us whipped. Why are you here?
What are you doing here? Huh? Leave me be, please. Why are you here?
We don't want more trouble.
Can you spare a moment?
Piss off, One Eye.
Friendly. Do not react. It is I, the Acer.
What? That is quite the disguise. If Loki is giving lessons, tell him we could use his expertise.
I have him locked away in a dungeon cell for roughly the next 1,000 years.
So then, what brings you? You have not come to lend your hand in the muck.
I'm looking for Acer. Can you help me with that?
Sutor's daughter. Haven't seen her for some time now. She's got her minions keeping a watchful eye on us, though. What I can say is that wherever she goes, she makes it a point to forge large magma pools. Seen her do it here. Walks around in them. I hear she can even move through them.
Something to look forward to.
Crafty she is. If you see any liquid fire pits, it may be proof she is nearby.
I will keep an eye out. Some other task has stolen Acer's attention as of late. If she's distracted, that will make capturing her all the more simple.
Where is to गुफात्रॉप कहाँ है भाई? कहाँ है गुफात्रॉप? अरे
Don't do this! Don't do this! There is nothing to gain by killing me! I'll say nothing! I never saw you here, please!
You'll be fine. Just keep still so you don't get this. That's right. And your little mates love it. Could barely contain themselves.
Fine! I can't stop you! So bloody well get on with it, you spineless pieces of shit! Go on then!
All is ash before us. We have the advantage. Come, my kid. Let's end this.
Help! Help!
It's over. They'll not harm anyone else.
Oh, thank goodness you came, High One. They killed my friends, the bastards! I would give you something in thanks, but they already had everything of worth that was in my pack.
Really, it's fine. Get to safety, and we shall call it even.
Stop by my shelter. I'll give you something there. Nothing fancy, just something to say thanks. Your dagger shelter, it's called. These giants here, they said there's more of them. Might be their leader. Up in the hills, northeast of Stormilna, they said.
If my path should take me that way, then perhaps I will pay them a visit. Can you get to your shelter from here?
I think so.
Then I may find you there.
Yeah!
टोर मियालना कैसे कैसे नाम है भाई ये जगह के। अजीब अजीब से नाम है। checkpoint.
Yeah!
Point. डॉर्विज आर्किटेक्चर वर्ल्ड सबसे बेस्ट. और मियाना मैग्मा है यहाँ, तो हमें जाना है यहाँ. ठीक है. डॉल गुलडोर.
I wonder how Acer feels about uninvited guests.
Yeah!
भाई मेरा रेवन क्यों नहीं निकल रहा है भाई? Kidnap by kidnapping, extortion, money laundering.
Everything a Muspel princess could ever want.
Muspel.
What is this?
Are you lost, Acer?
That depends. I'm looking for someone. I was told I might find her here. Maybe you know her. Muspel, around your age. Goes by Acer. Father's, how shall I put this? A vainglorious fool who thinks himself a god.
Never heard of her.
Then you will not mind if I stay a while. Dip my toes in one of these soothing fire baths.
I have a better idea.
Oh,
Turn around. Go back from where you came. And please, do mind your step.
that is no way to welcome a curious outsider. Care to put that away?
Why? Afraid I know how to use it?
I'm sure you can use it, passably well. But then I would have to kill you.
Don't worry. You won't.
Lay it by. There is an easy way out of this.
Now where is the fun in that?
Flame on!
Oi!
Pendant. It gives her the same gift as her father.
Smoke and ash!
That's
No
better.
matter what I do, that pendant will give her life. I mustn't let up.
Ôi.
Your death draws near.
We can't take long! We stop the fire!
Be wary of this. Don't bite.
Ôi. Ôi.
Let's keep the baubles out of it, shall we?
Oh no. The godly gloating. Smite me, I cannot bear it.
If I were you, I would save the tongue wit for a more appropriate time. I saw no such trinket on Sutter. Yet he too has a problem with dying.
So that was you and A3. What squabble had you trading blows with my father?
He has taken my son. And now I will give your father a taste of what he has wrought. Move, so that I may trade his child for mine.
You clearly do not know my father. Your son, Baldur, I assume. He has something my father needs. And if that is so, Papa would sooner see me dead than give in to your demands. If you want your son back, you will need something far more precious than me to barter with. Me, his own daughter? I simply will not do.
Then there's no longer any need for you to draw breath.
Acer, we found it. We found.
Oh. Found what? What have you found?
Acer would not want me to say.
Acer's no longer here. I am Javi of Asgard, Lord of Frenzy, and you are in full control of my temper.
A mural. Acer believes it may help her gain entry to an ancient vault. It is in a cavern, that way!
So long as Suter lives, my son will be his prisoner. But how does one kill that which cannot be killed? If death is not his weakness, then I must find something that is.
आ गई शायद तू Searching for should be somewhere in this cavern. She believes there's something interesting here. I need to see what it is. I could use Loki right now. He always had a nose for treasure hunts.
Don't bring us any trouble.
बाकी बेटा भी आऊंगा ना पीछे
Found your mural, Acer. Let's
खुद
see
बना
now.
दूंगा
Elven symbols, a few of which may allude to peaks or mountains. You! Can you read this to me?
Me? I can try. Elven runes are not something I can decipher with ease.
You will fare better than I, and that will have to do. Any mention of an ancient vault, a door, secret entrance, maybe?
No, but I can make out this. See? Two great mountains to the north, the sun and moon above.
That's it?
Regrets, Acer. We are simple diggers, not experts of things writ long ago.
Not to worry. You've been a great help. The vault is located between two great mountains to the north. I should search there.
Oh.
Be gone from here.
Go away, please.
Cold embers. Skill points.
अरे रुक जा मेरे लाल घोड़े। यहाँ से चले, हाँ यहीं से चलते हैं ब्रिज से। वर्ल्ड ट्री के रूट्स 7 तो वहाँ जाते हैं। टोटल 9 रेल्म्स में डालते हैं वर्ल्ड ट्री। Don't make me come up there, boys. Will be a lot of trouble.
Sure.
देखे तो जरा क्या क्या खुला। वाह वाह वाह, नाइस। Relieve past glories for the benefit of Kara and the Valkyrie, and receive powerful rewards for your efforts. डैम ब्रो, सोने के पहाड़ भाई, सोने के पहाड़ देख के इतनी इच्छा हो रही ना कि गेम में घुस के एक मुट्ठी ले आऊं और 3090 Ti लगा दूं। With 360 Hz display, 3090 Ti. Axe.
This must be the place.
Ah, okay. Morgulus. Shoot the rings of rotatable respectively to 90 degree in respective direction. Okay.
Smells right here. I can still smell that stench in the air. Now where shall I
One
find
door
this
opens
one?
to the soul, please her path. The other blah, blah, blah. Fuck.
Now we're getting somewhere. This may have to match one of the doors. The sun. Strange place. Reeks of death. I wonder what secrets I will uncover here. Drag marks. And blood was shed. But only a small amount. Were the victims still alive? Only moose bales leave ashen footprints like these. One set larger than the rest.
कौन था वॉरलॉर्ड?
Seekren and Halstein. Whoever did this, I will see that there is a price to pay. The wounds in their chests. Identical and cauterized. I've seen nothing like it. It's unnatural. Whoever was here made it a point to occupy this space.
Oh, gold, 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 gold.
More elven symbols. Whatever was in this wall sat undisturbed for many ages. Until now. Acer sought to enter this vault and unlock its secrets. But before she could do so, someone beat her to it.
Whoa.
That being led a group of Muspels here. Seekren and Holstein were likely prisoners among them. Injured, but very much alive. The dwarfs were taken to the center of this chamber, where it appears that some sort of ritual was prepared. The orchestrator came for the ancient elven object built into the wall. Possibly even used it in the ritual. Is that what led to the dwarves' deaths? The Muspels then left, taking the object with them. But the purpose of this ritual of theirs remains a mystery to me. That sigil. I think I glimpsed it before in A3 while I searched for Balder. Perhaps we'll find some answers there.
भाई सोने के वो देख रहे बिस्किट.
A key maybe, or a part of one.
बिस्किट सोने के बिस्किट.
Muspels. They must have followed me here.
Bug. को कहाँ लगा है ब्रो? ओए ओए नहीं 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 चल गया. अरे भाई The killers used to sigil this scene in southeast A3. Flags in the correct area will be at the sigil. The area may be heavily guarded. Southeast A3. Southeast A3. भाई नाम कहाँ मिलेगा? साउथ ईस्ट साउथ तो ये होगा इटेरी. हाँ ये हो गया. Flags in this correct area will be at the sigil. The area is heavily guarded. South east मतलब इधर होगा कहीं. South east कहाँ कहाँ जाएं? साउथ ईस्ट है ना, साउथ ईस्ट यहाँ है, एक ही होगा, यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा। ओके
Dark is the shadow thrown, and disorder of the land.
More sail!
Best not to draw attention here.
Sing, my ravens.
Hold on, good scout.
The killer used the sigil seen in southeast editry. Southeast editry. Flag in the correct area will bear sigil. Flag in the correct area. Area may be heavily guarded. ये तो नहीं, यहाँ जाएं एक बार।
Drop the mast!
No, don't drop the mask.
Generous Lord, soon I'll praise.
Raise the mast!
Let's kill some Muslims.
Kill them to pieces! We fight!
Burn, maggot!
Done for now!
Damn coward! The fire spreads!
Berserker melee. अच्छा आपसे खेलने वाले, रुक तुझे मैं बताता हूँ।
You're hopeless!
Together we conquer!
All right!
bleeding! Sweet connection!
बसरकर ओए ओए ओए
Let's not waste time!
कम ऑन माय लिeutenant मार उसको चटनी बना दे
Won't take long!
Limbo for you! Let's wreck the Nibin!
और कहीं कोई उधर एक देख के खड़ा हो गया अंदर क्या करने गया है
Give me a hand here! Good.
Give me a hand with this.
लिखा Glot is dead, bro. हाँ मोड से लिखा दोस्त
Hey, can't do this alone.
Rip.
All right, we have what we came for. Let's go.
और कहीं है जहाँ हम पिलेजिंग कर सकते हैं अभी साउथ ईस्ट है ना तो यहाँ तो जाना बनता है भाई
What are you doing?
If you have a friend, one that's
Fast, down.
इसका गाना है यार नाइस
Raise the mast. Run up the sail.
Wow.
If you have another one that you mistrust, still you want to profit from him.
तो गाना तो लग चुका, कॉपीराइट ना आ जाए इस गाने पे भाई। कुछ होते हैं भाई हरामी चैनल वाले ऐसे, मतलब स्ट्रीमर ही भाई कॉपीराइट मार देते हैं।
Getting away from me! So slow!
एक लाख के बाद एक चक्कू और तेरा भी काम तमाम। What are you doing, buddy? हनुमान जी का गधा है। Help me.
Give me a hand over here.
Help me, boy. ब्रो क्या कर रहे हो? इसके पीछे में क्यों हो? देखो उछल उछल के मार दे बिसर कर। ये देखो 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 कितने थे इसने, सारे मार दिए। देखो और मार रहा है।
I feel great.
लकट 28 47 वेट कुड़ी था। अरे नहीं पैक साले।
Right, let's get back to the ship.
चलो लड़कों घर को जाओ, पार्टी खत्म। ब्लड वेंग्रिन चलना ऊपर को बाहर। अरे ब्रो चढ़ सकते हो तुम। बस तुम्हारा काम अभी यहीं तक था, मेरे को जाने का है ऊपर। मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा सोने के पहाड़ पे, मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा। I told you not to trust me। ऐसे क्या चढ़ा रहा भाई, पैरों से चलना, पैर भी तो है तेरे पास। ओ भाई ये अच्छा यही है क्या ट्रीरी? House of Sutungar. Killed is a sigil this seen in Southeast Etriri. समझ गया। अच्छा ओके, इन्वेंटरी देखे तो कितना माल मकड़ा अपने पास। ओहो 12। पावर ऑफ विंटर। Shattering of frozen enemy because frost explosion affecting people in the range। ये वाला करेंगे। If you go to shelter, speak to black spec acquire this। Unlock the second Huger bar so you can gain more Huger and use 2 consecutive powers। ये करेंगे। तो चाहिए पड़ेगा। करके आएगा वर्ल्ड में। ठीक है, कहाँ जाए?
Go away!
Here to lend
For all
a
our
hand.
good.
If only King Hreithmar was still alive, we wouldn't be stuck down here.
Oh, brought me Jet. I'll see.
जेम्स से मेरे को कुछ दे नहीं रहा बदले में।
If I close my eyes, I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar. Oh, sweet mead, dry ale, pickled acorn.
Ah, good to see you again.
Upgrade Huger Rip। She shop। Let me she shop। ओह ब्रो, अगर ये ऐसा है तो फिर तो नेट Bro. Gangnir, bro. Cape. This is the air before it extending its physical reach. समझ गया. Nazgul. Sword of Damocles. ये बहुत खतरनाक. Rain down. Swords rain down from the heavens, marking an area after parry. Enemies that remain in the area receive more के आगे communal. नहीं. Silver Smasher. ये भी बढ़िया है भाई. Brain Smasher ये भी बढ़िया है. Truth's card.
Need anything else?
Farewell.
I don't complain, but there is far too much work.
क्या है आपके पास?
Back again.
गुस्से में क्यों रहते हैं भाई?
Anything else? Speak up.
चुप कर.
Enough of this.
Close my eyes, I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar.
एबिलिटी डैमेज, हाँ कहाँ है? साउथ ईस्ट ऑफ एटीरी एंड प्लेस विल बी हेवीली गार्डेड. साउथ ईस्ट उधर रेड करते हैं. रेड
Sail out! Safely!
Can't raise the sail yet.
ओ हमें सीधे ही जाना है.
We must row towards this area.
बाहर बिस्तर करके एक सामने लग गई है.
Let's hit the bastards!
देखो कुत्ते में है ना इसमें रहना.
Fire you not!
Hey, come here!
Good takings
फ्री हैंड
here!
वो एक एक हाथ.
Dwarves take me.
Deepak's on my back!
ओए
Die now!
Burn with me!
Work with me, you will! Let battle sweat flow! Shit!
मार साले को.
Going to burn you!
Come down with circle, bro.
I'll simmer you for days!
No problem. Reroll your
Give me a
spears.
hand.
Reroll. I think I need Goldbog. It unleashes the current na. And I have not applied it on a skill point. I like this one. I know Gunrin is more powerful and more good in while fighting. You only need for passive in left hand. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Better like 2 Gungnir also. I can play with 2 Gungnir. 8. Huh? This one is good, huh? This combo. What do you say?
Help me out here.
Some good plundering here.
Come, help me with this.
You completed Dawn of Ragnarok? Bro.
Go! Sure!
Yeah, main story and all DLC 100% with all maps. Yeah, good. You look like a true assassin. Completed main story at least 2 times. I wait for Assassin's Creed that this will be monstrous. Yeah, Red and Mirage 2, Mirage. Oh. Inside. There are many games of Assassin's Creed in few years. Like 6 games in until 2026. Do you know where is this place called Embers? I'm searching it like 20 minutes. Can't get it. What are these yachtnauts doing here? क्या कर रहे हैं यॉटन वाले भाई? मुझे कहाँ जाना है? सिजल वाला इधर चलते हैं। लास्ट प्लेस। ओ भाई डार्विन आर्किटेक्चर को देख के हमेशा ही गूज़बम्स खड़े हो जाते हैं। Hitting weak points deal extra damage and you gain some Hugger. Yeah, Hugger is very much important. Where? Fuck this place.
Here's an anvil on which the greatest dwarves...
Ooh.
Ivaldi's sons had made 3 mighty gifts for Loki, but my brother wanted more. So he went to their rivals, Sindri and Broka. He bet them they could not fashion 3 gifts greater still. If he won, he would keep the gifts. If he lost, they would take his head. But Loki had no intention of playing by the rules. He transformed himself into a gadfly and set about biting Broka in the hope of distracting him. But Broka did not flinch, and their work was a wonder. A boar of living metal who gave off light in the dark and ran faster than any horse.
Gulenborsti.
Gulenborsti.
Gulenborsti. अरे भाई यहाँ पे है वो जगह। फक।
Eat any good mice lately?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Flag in the correct area will bear the sigil.
Is that it? No. Think.
Hola, तो मैं ताले हूँ. So nice to meet you. अरे
I've seen the sigil from the vault around here before. Find it, and I may find the culprit. Amid all this excitement, I have had little time to dwell on Ragnarok. When will the storm break? Tomorrow? Or far in the future? I think the latter more likely. I have Loki imprisoned for whatever role he has played in Baldur's predicament. His son, too, is bound by my chains. And what of Sutra? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. But for now, he is merely the abductor of my child, not the bringer of the Twilight. Still, once Baldur is safe, I will return to Asgard and raise an army. Muspelheim must be conquered, without mercy.
Incinerate! To escape, you will be incinerated! Going to flame lick you!
भाई कितने बार जिंदा करेगा? अरे भैया नीचे तो आओ भैया।
Looks like the partial key I found. Well, well. Whoever held the ritual at the vault was once here. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My Elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering Elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hoogas. The culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels. A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutra are aware.
That is the fucking one more clue. The vault is marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Acer. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Acer. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Calder, an adept in magic. Or Seder, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seder. At least not as I know it. He is using something called a Salakar. It is part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
Yeah! Yeah!
Calder may be nearby. This roof should give me a clear view.
Oi, 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 oi.
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Acer.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Acer's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
A duty I share with two others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute. Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were two of the most revered sons of Evaldi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death.
I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Suitor's will. Who among you will hold that distinct honor? Let us see.
No! Mind the Salagar!
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder fled northwest. Acer snapping at his heels. He can't have made it far. Acer chased after Calder like a rabid hound. Though he is no helpless rabbit. What signs might I find of this pursuit?
Oh!
These fools daren't stand in our path. Several wounds. This one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect. How hard was he knocked into this rock? Most likely dead upon impact. No other bodies on this warpath. He was the last to die. Acer caught up to Calder. His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Acer tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals her direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west. need to find Calder before Acer does. In her bloodlust, the Salakar is not safe. Looks like these two brought all the fires of Muspelheim with them. And Freya wonders why I've always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. Acer and Calder fought here. Blood was spilt. 2 sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps. Acer and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl. Acer, your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill.
Go!
No sight of Acer or Calder. Only these curious Jotun buffoons who stand in my way. They should run, but they won't. There was a cart here, and drag marks leading to it.
This looks to be the source of all that noise, folks.
These, or similar, were used to restrain someone. Acer's spear. Abandoned. Did Calder and his minions finally best her? The dead stack up. For these Muspels, Ragnarok came early.
Ragnarok.
Acer chased Calder into this camp, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. But those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path. What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she is his prisoner? Surely not. These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Salakar. For Balder's
Aja.
sake. Perhaps Balder would not approve of my methods, of the cruelty I must perform on his behalf. He and Acer, they're young. Pure hope I'm not too late. They made a turn here toward the river. Acer!
Is that you again, mad one? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Salakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine, or shall I just take it?
To know fear, we must be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Acer's willful Hooger. Soon after, the Salakar will be complete. Then, believe me,
you will
know fear
and
pain. Just like your son. Come now, Harvey. Even your boy put up more of a fight. I enjoy poking my blades into Orphan's flesh, seeing what was underneath. What purity! Full and true! The apple fell far in his case.
Boy.
Such a desperate. Such a desperate, mean man. I wish all the Acer could see you now. Such a desperate, feeble man. I wish all the Acer could see you.
Not today, bro. What do we say to the god of death?
Why is Sutra collecting hookahs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
You are wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside. Move aside, or I will destroy it.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Suter!
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward.
You need only inward. Chill.
Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Sutra will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Balder, I would drain all 9 realms. Even Asgard.
The words of a dreadful king. And a selfless father. It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
I can. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the hooger of a suitable Jotun. Calder never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever she may be. I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable of. He used our people. Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
Oh, wow. क्या हाल मेरे? वो कार्डर्स एक्स डीने एक्स अच्छा का एक्स से क्या कर? बेकार चीज़ है एक्स एक्स. Settlement cosmetics.
I wonder which of these dwarves can help me find a suitable Jotun. Perhaps if I listen to that chatter, some fount of wisdom will reveal itself.
Spirits broken. There is little I can say to mend these feelings. Yet...
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose you a saga so exalted it will endure Ragnarok itself. But first, I need a name and a place.
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Sutinga. Malviga.
Here because of us.
She is worthwhile.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day Vidar will make me proud. But why would Malviga care about you two?
Premier and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to introduce Fjalar and Gala. The ones who killed Sutinga's father.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarves. And after, befuddled tripping and breaking his neck.
Sutinga wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead. And well, Sutinga is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always Loki.
Whoever it was, Sutunga didn't catch them. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malviga to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot not to sell us out.
Still, she hasn't found us yet.
She will. Malviga's dangerous prey, even for you. But we can help balance the scales. At our old house, north of here. Sunk in a lake. Inside, upstairs on a table, you'll find a cup of great potency.
Cup?
You know, the cup.
Oh yes, the cup.
Has the power to do wonderful stuff. For instance...
So, I bring you the cup, and then?
We show you how to use it against Malviga.
It's a deal.
I'm pretty but I'm
No one wants to hear our saga.
There is little I can say.
But we're
to
giants.
men-
हाँ हाँ Oh no. एक कटोरा फुल में दूंगा दे जाना क्या कुछ कह रही? थोड़ा भर के नमक भी डालना, ठीक है? नमक भी डालना, किसी काम में तो अच्छे हो।
Sure. Yeah.
This is the place. The old home of Brahma and Lom. Or whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet. This wondrous cup of theirs should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
Malvigor has trained us well! You have no hope! I want more!
I'll crush you.
You are the most merciful. It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigor is.
What's in it for me?
I do not know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malvigor is at the den to the west. And now? Will you spare me?
बंद कर दे पूरा. कौन वाला है?
Until next we meet.
There will be no next. You can be sure of that.
find Malvigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angerboda once came to blows. I will find Malvigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angerboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angerboda. If the Salaka rejects Malvigor, then it is a false tool, and Sutter pins his hopes on a worthless toy.
Suffer!
Yeah! Go! Yeah!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. भाई यहाँ से जाना होगा The Scoundrel Sea.
Yeah! Sure!
These rugged views that remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. The trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with the Vanir. Taking Freya as my bride. It helped end that strife, but it ended many other things too. There is the dam. But this tempest, it is unnatural. So, the traitors have been betrayed.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Acer, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugrs necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You, the one who almost killed Suttungr for his mead, will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So be it.
Hang on. You die. Leaving so soon.
Invent a fate worse than death on me. Or die trying. Should I prevail, I must adapt some of these maneuvers for my own use. More than you bargained.
All lends me strength.
पहले क्यों रुको पहले तेरी औकात क्या है तेरे मारने की
Vidar tried something similar to me and I thought. I assume he learned it from you. अब की बार पहले स्काउट को मारूंगा बंदे बुला रहे हैं मेरे लिए Inflict a fate worse than death, or die trying. Should I prevail, I must adapt some of these maneuvers for my own use. From you.
Where are you out, meeting?
अरे क्या नहीं
Inflict a fate worse than death on me, or die trying. Nicely done! Impressive footwork! Should I prevail, I must adapt some of these maneuvers for my own use. I am not above a little help. Keep focused! This is a fight to the death, not a lover's trip. You are the greater warrior. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one! End my misery! Oh, Ymir, true, O Father, my body comes to you, sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No, you do not. Malvigar was right. I must find out more about the Salakar. Perhaps Hirakin. But I've seen nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim. That leaves Ivaldi. I must seek him out. Where was it? The old workshop ruins in Vangrin? Yes, that is the place. This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Where's a decent saw when you need one? Oh, utterly useless.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir, is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never said my people.
इसके भी कान थी कि एल्फ है क्या?
Light elves.
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light or their stories. I do.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves' immortal light, Huga by Huga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugars does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Acer, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need. Perhaps I should take another peek at the Salakar. Damn it. Better not.
Look for the largest crash to the south, shelter of Vangrim. इधर चले क्या?
I should look around for any signs leading to the shelter.
Hyah!
clever. Dwarves.
Yeah! Yeah!
The shelter must be nearby. A Hooger shrine. Just a dead end. So this is where they hide. Time to make them talk.
Looking good.
A word, my friend. Evil D requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Ogre.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah.
Let's see. Which one is Ogre?
It's the high one.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Useless.
I do not take kindly to being interrupted.
Did anyone follow you?
Hello there. I bring word from Evil D.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakland.
I should go speak with Ogre again.
So, the Lord of Asgard arrived. Thank you for taking the contract.
You don't belong here.
Look around you, Acer. All the treasure I have. What good is it?
This one...
What? More?
Keep well.
Isn't that Harvey? What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brocker or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brocker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brocker when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
I'm sure I know you. An Acer? Here?
Mara is most vicious. I remember when she and Surtur were bitter rivals. She let the cowp against him, almost claimed his crown and then announced their marriage. I know not what deal was struck, but we must remain forever alert to their plots.
Three times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special mead?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Ivaldi with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Remind me, why do I find myself in your company?
Be grateful, child. You might learn something.
Child? Fuck off. I'm the same age as you.
And in all that time, consider what I have learned, and what you haven't.
Nice to see you.
Fuck.
So, why is the great Ivaldi snooping around our old workshop?
Go away, please.
I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartal fame's finest. The sweet scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. Yatna, too. Now to find the door this key unlocks.
Cowards that get thrown in the night!
Don't bring us any trouble.
Where are they holding him, I wonder?
Please, leave us alone. Oh,
I'm out of meat! Bring me another bag! Enjoy the flight!
Please be on your way.
Hallre heimatfer, sváat, farin.
The muspels aren't making any use of this place. They let it rot.
In for the finish!
The smell of mead grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Who's knows what guided him here?
We don't want more trouble.
Huh?
We don't want any trouble.
I sense that Sindri has been here. This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. Surely there is some sign of Sindri here. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out. What do we have here? The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's Hus, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named...
Go! Leave dit hem. Sure.
Don't just stand there. Get it over with. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. Put me out of my misery so I don't have to look at your ugly faces any longer.
I'd ask if you have any last words, but I'll watch you squirm a bit longer.
Stop, you! I'll double lock! Breathing, girl! Out the side! Hurry!
Meet your face! Oh. You're going down!
It's safe now, but maybe not for long.
What are the chances? Saved by the High One! Thank you, truly. I only wish you'd got here sooner. Poor buggers deserved better. You ever find yourself in the Hotta shelter, I would be keen to repay your kindness somehow.
If my path leads me there, then very well.
The giants you just killed answered to another. Mean bastard, I hear. Sounded like you can find them west of Gömelstifla, should you be so inclined.
That's not very specific. But I may take a look, see what can be found.
Aye.
Sure.
This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope I'm not too late.
Be on your way.
Why are you here? Please! Vad sker? Vikingar! Help! Over here!
The giants have no mercy. When I face them, I will show them none. Most of the dead have been roasted upon the flames. That body over there, I hope it's not who I think it is. I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hooker cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Kalda's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool, all this was a meat. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Broke.
Please, it is too...
Dwarven hookahs, even one such as Sindri's, are of lesser value. Still, it can't be coincidence that Kaldar sated the Salakar with the hookahs of so many races. Muspel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else.
Go! It cannot be. Is this Sindri, noblest of dwarves?
Chance led to Sindri's capture, but the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
What's funny? The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker. Strange. I've never seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats.
We're missing
I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar. Like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop!
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lopped his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow.
and make him amenable to my wishes.
Where could they be?
Is something wrong, Basil?
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brooker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. Wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
I am very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs. It is exhausting. Oh, Loki. Friend, betrayer. What I'd give for a moment of your gilded conversation. Even the lies. If I were Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps. That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough. Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. I must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins. The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God!
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage, that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off.
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Baldur?
Baldur lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Evil days come. Perhaps he can be of use.
Harvey, please. Let me grieve in peace.
Dwarves have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me.
Ask you, Raven.
Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll. Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But the fine Sutter was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutter's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
I should check on Broker, see if he has come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further. I thought I recognized you.
Good to see you, High One. And without anyone needing to die. Here, you saved my neck. Least I can—
Then it is my—
Tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
The finest?
Whoever gave the orders to torment these dwarfs, I should find them, stop them. Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up me arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own...
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Acer, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Emir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that...
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Eitri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more... amenable.
I'll return when I'm done. And I will expect answers regarding the Salakar. There are more of these Jotun leaders I must seek out.
To solve this task, we must put our minds together. Well, my mind, and whatever you call that thing between your ears.
Ah, piss off. In all our time together, I never had no complaints from my brother.
Mjolnir?
It wasn't my fault! Everyone knows that. Everyone!
Of course it wasn't.
Greetings, dwarf. You're not one to waste words. Let's talk.